From the Oklahoma newsroom, this is an OU update. I'm Jenny Carlson here with Jason Kersey. Jason, Wednesday morning, OU's Pro Day is down in Norman and be a chance for draft-eligible Sooners to try to improve draft stock amongst NFL scouts. Who do you expect to see participating in Pro Day?
Well, I think, like always, you're going to see all the guys who were seniors last year. Then you'll also have Zach Sanchez and Dominic Alexander participating. Now, the question is, what drills are they going to do? There are guys like Charles Tapper, who ran a really good 40. There's no reason for him to run another 40. Sterling Shepard also ran a really good 40 at the Combine, and so there would be no reason for him to do that either. But then there are also guys like Deron Neal and Ty Darlington who didn't get invited to the NFL Combine that I would expect to participate and have an opportunity to improve their draft stock. If they're going to get drafted. Those both seem like guys who might not, but this would be their chance. And then the other thing that we're going to see, that we always see, is guys who come back and go through Pro Day again, former players from a few years ago. I know Roy Finch is going to be back. He's a guy you'll remember who all of you wanted to carry the ball more.
Everybody's favorite third-string running back.
Yeah, and he actually got a shot with the Patriots as an undrafted free agent, and was doing decently well before he got cut a couple of years ago. So I think it kind of makes sense for him to get back in front of the scouts. But we don't know who else will be back. It's always sort of fun to see who comes back because a few years ago Reggie Smith came back, and it had been 4 or 5 years since his Pro Day. So you just never know who's going to show up.
Yeah, clearly those guys are trying to get those free agent pickups in the offseason. But for the guys looking to get drafted, is it safe to say that those guys that didn't go to the Combine have the most to gain on Pro Day, or were some of those Combine guys maybe looking to really improve some numbers?
Well, I think it's maybe better overall for the guys who didn't go to the Combine, but I look at a guy like Eric Stryker. He really didn't have a great Combine. His 40 wasn't, I'm sure, what he wanted it to be. So he's a guy I think who could really improve himself. He's going to get drafted anyway. I think that he's definitely going to get drafted, but he's at a point now where he wants to get drafted higher, and he's going to have to do better than he did at the Combine.
All right, you'll be on Twitter and be bringing us news on News OK and the Oklahoman, so be sure to keep up with that. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.